In this video, we're going to be using the Ethos CBL collaboration. This one is fresh lime, and we're going to use the Geneva Cutlery blade that was sent to me by Magic Mike with his edge on it. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host, CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and my nose is itching already. As mentioned before, today we're going to be using the Ethos /CBL collaboration soap. This is fresh lime, and that's exactly what it smells like. It has a great fresh lime scent. It's simple, straightforward. It's got some pop to it. I'd say off the top, it's lightly scented. It's not even medium. It's definitely lightly scented. But as I lathered it, the lime really came out, so I think it was much better lathered than out of the tub. This soap is not inexpensive. I got this at the razor company on sale. It came to me for $20 for 4 ounces, or $5 an ounce on our cost chart right there, which is pricey. Again, I bought it on sale. It is currently on sale as of the date of this recording. Normally, it's $26 for 4 ounces, which is on our price chart painful $6.50. And I also noticed that Ethos has some other soaps on the razor company website that are $36 for 4 ounces. Woo! That's mighty pricey, especially for a relatively newer soap coming out. But maybe it's great. We'll find out today. It does come in a nice container. I don't mind the simple label, but this bottom label is very shabbily put on, as you see there. So when you're getting into that $5 an ounce level, even while it's on sale, that's quite shabby at that. The normal price for this $6.50 an ounce. You see how it's just not applied very well. But I do like the container. I like the clear bottom there. It's got a nice top on it. So presentation wise, it's fine because I don't mind simple labels, but it is on the pricey side. Make no mistake about it. The razor today is the Geneva Cutlery razor, which was honed by Magic Mike, and Magic Mike has become a good friend. Became a good friend in 2020. It was really good to get to know him, and he put his honing progression on here, which is Sigma 1K, 3K, Danois Pro 5K, Sigma 10, and then he used a Nakayama JNAT, and he puts exactly how he hones it, which this is really, really nice, and I hope more people will consider doing this. I know John from John's Shave Shop started doing this, but this is really nice, and this is today our first run with the Magic Edge by Magic Mike. And Magic Mike is just like us. He's been just learning to hone and really enjoying himself, and he's putting a lot of work into it. So we hope this will be good today. 24 hours growth, standard today. It's good to be back home and shaving in the home den, so to speak. The brush for today is the APShaveco White Wizard. These are very inexpensive. Usually these can be had for under $30. 30 millimeter cashmere. Not really straightforward and simple, but one of my favorite brushes, especially for head shaving. I like these larger knots for head shaving a lot. And again, these APShaveco brushes don't cost a ton of money, so you can get them for quite a reasonable price. And boy, I really love the scent on this. I'm going to tell you that right now. The lather, is pretty good. It's the first time I've ever used this soap, so, I don't know that I've dialed it in, so to speak. I don't really care too much about soaps that I really have to work to dial in. I like them when they're simple and easy, but this one didn't seem difficult to lather, and it did take water, no problem, because it's running down the brush handle there, and so there's definitely some hydration in it, and so we'll stop there because we don't need to be lathering all day long. Let's wipe our hands off because we certainly want dry hands, and let's get our first few strokes in with Magic Mike's Magic Edge. So this should be fun, and let's see how we do. Oh, wow. Very nice, Magic Mike. Very nice. That blade is smooth. Wow, Magic Mike. I gotta say, based on those first few strokes, that feels nice. I can tell this is sharp, but it's smooth. There's no roughness to it, and that's really the goal, is for me at least, to get a blade as sharp as I can get it without it feeling rough. And I think that's where most of us try to shoot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can tell that all this time that Magic Mike spends honing is paying off, and I need to do more of it because I have not done enough. I did get a couple of stones for Christmas, so I'm looking forward to getting back to honing too. Mike, this is good. Yes, yes, yes. So, I can tell you right now already, the Magic Edge, wow. And Mike is a novice honer, just like myself. He's done a great job, so, wow. Excellent job, Mike. I'm very happy with that. And I'm going to be honest with you. If it was rough or tuggy, I would say so, because I know you want honest feedback. That's the only way we get better, is by being honest and sort of suppressing our, we all want to be nice and we all want to like things. But sometimes you just can't like everything. And the edge on this is, I'm going to be honest with you, this is one of the better edges that I've tried in my straight razor journey so far. All joking aside, the combination of sharpness and smoothness here is very shocking. So, Mike, you have done an excellent job. Now, how's the soap performing? Performing well, or how's the soap allowing me to perform, I should say, because the soap really isn't doing anything other than laying there. It's performing well. Do I think it's better than a lot of other soaps that are less expensive? No, quite frankly, but we'll spend some time with it and see. But most of these soaps are quite good. It's kind of hard to get a bad soap now. But when we get one that commands a high price, we have to approach it from the perspective as, okay, what am I getting for my money here? Is this better than Sterling, let's say, or something far more inexpensive? The answer so far is, I don't know. I mean, it's good, but then again, almost every soap is, and that's always the struggle for me when you're using one of these soaps that is a little bit more pricey, is I'm trying to justify somehow the price. The one thing that I'm a little bit concerned about here is that I'm getting a little bit of tingling on my face. It's slight, so it's possible that I'm sensitive to ingredients here. It's very, very slight. And look, folks, my advice to you is, if you get any sort of discomfort, don't push on. But I want to see if this soap, I'm doing it for shaving science. I want to see if this sort of tingly thing continues. And usually that is just simply you're sensitive to one of the ingredients. I'm definitely getting a tingling here. It's not uncomfortable though. It's not the type of tingling that would make me stop. If it becomes really uncomfortable, I'll just get it off my face. But so far I am getting a little bit of tingling. By the way, I forgot to show you the ingredients, so let's put them right there for you. There's some good ingredients in here. Shea butter, cocoa butter, goat's milk, and there's a cooling agent? That might be what that tingling is. So maybe I'm just feeling the cooling, but it doesn't feel like cooling like menthol, let's say. I'm getting a more tingly thing that isn't quite, to me, it's not quite as, it doesn't feel so much like cooling as it does tingling, which is an unusual feeling. But I'm guessing that's what it is, that cooling there, because it has a different feel to it. Menthol, when you have menthol, it just feels like cooling, but this is tingly, lack of a better. And I thought it was irritation, but I'm thinking maybe it's the cooling agent. So it's not unpleasant, but it's there. And I almost thought for a minute it was, something was irritating my face, but feels like maybe it's just, I'm thinking now, looking at the ingredients, that is that cooling agent, because I believe I've had it before, and it feels more tingly than cooly. And so I'm thinking that's what it is. So wheel can press on. And again, my advice to you though is, if something really bothers you, don't be afraid to stop in the middle of the shave. This is not bothering me. It just sort of snuck on me, and I'm like, ooh, what is that? But I will say the soap is plenty slick enough. It's doing its job, so that's good. And this one is still on sale, so if you want it, go ahead and check it out. I've tried the CBL soaps before, and they're quite nice. When I got it, they were just sort of in a puck. And they were nice, no problem at all with those soaps. So I don't know how this collaboration came down or anything like that, but you can check these out at the Razor Company. And by the way, I hope you caught our Real Talk year-end shaving awards for 2020, which was a lot of fun. If you haven't checked it out, I'll link it for you below, and maybe I'll put a link up here for you. Check that video out when time permits. We had a lot of fun with that. And yeah, that tingling continues. It's funny because it almost made me think at first I'm getting some, when I'm shaving some sort of irritate your skin. It almost felt like that, but now it's a completely different feeling from menthol, I must say. I prefer menthol, I'm going to be honest with you, because the menthol is, for me, not mistakable. It doesn't have that tingly sort of feel to it for me. It might for you, and I understand that. Our faces are different. But no problem with the soap. It's certainly slick. It certainly lathers well. The question that we seek to answer is, why are we paying, $5 an ounce for this one or $6.50 an ounce normally? Is it going to do something for me that something else doesn't do? So far, the answer is no, except for it does have that tingling. So if you want that, I'm guessing that's a synthetic cooling agent. Not sure, but if you want that, then it's certainly bringing that. Of course, we're using our Captain's Choice bowl, which is my favorite bowl. But the soap is good. There's no question about it. There's no question that it provides a really nice, slick lather. Provides 4, I should say. Smells nice if you like lime like me. While everybody else is using the darker, earthier, decay type sense of fall, I'm using lime. And that's really what everyone should do, is just use whatever you please, when you please. Life is short, people. Eat the bacon, drink that beer like DK does. He enjoys himself. Just try to be a decent person and enjoy yourself. Try to be a blessing to your friends, your family, and enjoy, really reach out there in 2021 and try to enjoy yourself. But do not be spreading the Rona, please, until we get that under control. Please, 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 I beg of you. Every time I turn around now, someone else is getting it that I know. So, man, just be careful. And boy, in my next sofa session, I got some funny, really it's not funny. It's disappointing information with respect to how the vaccine has been administered. Woo, I have it's a wonky experience there to talk about. But anyway, I'll save that for the next sofa sessions. All right. Really nice edge. Mike, you are nailing it, man. No exaggeration here. And I'm not saying this because Magic Mike is my friend. I do know the work he has put into his honing. It is far more than I have. Every time you turn around, Magic Mike is honing. And that's the way you get better. This edge is among the best edges that I tried this year. It is close to the top, if not the top. I did not expect that. I am completely shocked by it. I figured it would be good because I know the work that Mike is putting in, but this is pretty close to the best edge. It's got the best combination. Now, I said in Real Talk, Shannon Schultz sent me a razor that was the best, smoothest edge, and this one is close. I'm not going to lie. It is far better than any edge I have produced, but then again, I haven't been honing for a couple months. I just haven't had time. I've been too busy traveling and trying to get everything going. By the way, the giveaway, I'll be having some information on it this week coming up. I know everybody's been waiting on that. And what we're going to do, I'll go ahead and tell you how we're going to do it. Rather than having one big giveaway, we're going to put up a couple items every single week until we give everything away. and just give people chances every single week to win. And I'll start something this week, and then I'll do a couple of things every single week. It's open worldwide. We don't want to exclude anybody. We realize we have half of the viewers that watch this channel from Europe. So thank you. I really appreciate that. And I realize I'm so honored by that, because we use a lot of these American products that are hard to get in Europe. And the European people have been so good to us, American shavers and content creators. And I want to thank you. It really means a lot to me, because I know sometimes you don't have access to a lot of things that we're using, because we tend to use all these artisanal products. But I am definitely going to be using more European artisans. I'm going to be picking up some Wickham for sure this year. I'm going to be using Maddie Lindholm soap, Swedish Witch. I'm going to be using the old European soaps, Tobbs, True Fit and Heal, because that stuff is good. I like the European tradition when it comes to soap, which is simple, great, not finicky, they generally don't try to price things out of whack. So I'm going to make sure to use products that I know that you have available to you as well. And I really appreciate you. And of course, I appreciate all my viewers, but I know it's really tough when you see all these products that we're using, and you don't have affordable access to it. And I wish we didn't have all these barriers through international commerce, but we do. That's just a sort of reality. And it's the same way for us too. Getting some European products a little pricey, but I think those of us in America who are content creators need to try to reach out and get some of that European stuff, because it's good stuff. And it does the job really, really well. So thank you. Thank all you folks. Really appreciate it. And boy, this edge was nice. I gotta say, I am impressed, Magic Mike. It is absolutely one of the best edges I tried this year, or in the last year, let's say. I know earlier I said it's the best edge I've tried this year. Well, it's probably the only straight, other than John June's, that I've tried this year. Impressive, Mike. All right, let's rinse. Let's hit with the alum and see how our face feels, and then we'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, and we're back with the Magic Made by Witches. I'm going to tell you, that was really nice. I didn't see any nicks, cuts, creepers, weepers, irritation, bubbles, or troubles. None that I could see during that shave. Man, that was a nice edge. My face felt great. I did use the PA alum block with dry dock. Minimal stinging. So that was just a really nice, smooth shave by Magic Mike's Edge. The Magic Edge. And boy, all of his work honing these last few months, every day in and out, honing multiple razors has paid off, because this is a really good edge. I am impressed, Mike. Excellent job. All right, so as for the Ethos, I thought it was a really nice soap. It did a great job. I thought I was getting irritation, but I think that's that WS12 cooling agent. Really nice soap. Did it rise to the level of a $6.50 soap? For me personally, no, it did not. It's good, but almost every soap is. Would I pay $6.50 for this, Browns? No, not really. It's just, for me, it didn't add anything that I can't get in a $4 an ounce or $3 an ounce soap, just being honest, other than that cooling agent. But it was quite good. It did a great job, or allowed me to do a great job. Smells great. So I'm happy to have got it at that sale price at $5 an ounce. But even then, I think probably for me, being mindful of budget, probably a little beyond what I would like to pay. And that label on the bottom is very shabbily administered for a soap of its cost. So it is a good quality soap. You can buy it with confidence on a quality basis, but for me, it's not going to give you anything that a Sterling won't give you, other than that cooling, to be very honest with you. We're going to finish off today with the Clubman Citrus Musk, just to keep our citrus theme going and to have a bright, invigorating day. And I hope wherever you are, you have a terrific day. Thank you so much for joining me. We will see you back here tomorrow. Until then, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.